Next up, we have Robotic Nightmares by DJ Nate. My understanding is that this is featured in Geometry Dash. Once again, everybody, this is a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician, a composer, and my objective here is to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what is happening here musically. So, if you like the sound of that, make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use, like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member, all that good stuff. Members starting this week get early access to all the videos. I schedule the videos for the week on Saturdays, and if you're a paid member on YouTube, you get access to all of the videos for the week on Saturday when I schedule them, so consider becoming a member today. Two disclaimers. Number one, this is my first time hearing this ever. So I will be pausing a lot and I will be talking a lot as I will be explaining things as I hear them or as I realize them. And number two, this is recorded live on stream on a single take. I will stumble upon my words. Whatever happens, happens. So, with that being said, let's do this. Robotic Nightmares by DJ Nate. Let's go. Okay. I'm going to go back a second because I just heard the piano. So we start with some chords being played on a synth with, violin, like string section sample with some delay, giving us that initial quasi-motif. Like, it sounds like there is a motif going on, but most importantly, it has delay. Zenjuma, welcome today. How you doing? So, let's explore the concept of echo and delay. Because when it comes to music, in this kind of case, in these things, usually we are talking about echo, but echo is not naturally occurring in digital instruments. So you're going to have a lot of these. Thomas, welcome to today. You're in school right now? Then tune the fuck away. Go pay attention to class and go spread the word of the Basterd to other people. So we are having... We have digital instruments, we have digital samples, which usually is not going to have all of the naturally occurring echoes that you would get. With that, it means that you need to emulate echo. There are two types of echo that you can have. There is delay, and then there is reverb. Delay is when you let's go for the easier one is reverb. Reverb is the type of echo that you get in a church, like you're in an empty church or something like that, a big auditorium. It's kind of like an immediate echo that you can hear. Delay is the one where you are kind of in a mountain range or out in the open that you yell and it takes a moment for the sound to bounce back. And delay is exactly what we're using right now. That is what is making the strings echo and gives it this really cool after rhythm that we're getting. And I think with this, with those chords being played, we also got our initial motif. Phones are banned here? Well, then tune out. IRL comes first. Your studies come first. So there you go. So we have this with the, and I heard a piano. Let's see where this goes. There we go, and the piano is now playing the motif, doubling with the strings. All right. Okay, so now we take this new synth giving us an inversion of the melody. So inversion is a concept, at least in melody, is what happens when you grab a melody, whatever shape you might have, you take that and you flip it upside down. That is what happens. Yeah, inversion is inversion. It's when you invert the melody, and that is exactly what we're getting. And on top of that, we started side chaining the melody with these cymbals, and oh my god, it is insane. This is really fun. So we're having now the cymbals come in. The synth itself came with a certain rhythm, and immediately the connotation of it changed with the drums. Just goes to show how important drums can be. And we're having side chain on top of that. So side chaining is when the instrument, in this case the cymbals, are playing, the other music fades out and back in, giving it this sense of like ondulation to the waves, giving it like this pulsing feeling to this. And oh my god, Yeah, let's see where the jazz remind me of that afterwards. So yes, we're having that, and of course, I can't talk about drums without talking about it. If you want to hear a really good example of how much drums and the rhythm section and the accompaniment can really change a piece of music, listen to the intro of The Mirror by Dream Theater. The lead guitar, or the guitarist, John Petrucci, in the intro to The Mirror, plays the exact same thing for a minute straight. John, 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 John. That's it. 1 minute straight of that. And it's the other instruments around it that change. So the drum beat changes, like when it starts, where it stops, the type of drum beat. It speeds up, slows down. The synths and the bass do that as well. And that, my God, it changes everything. It changes the connotation of every single moment. And on principle is what we just had over here. We started with the synth giving us the inverted melody, and immediately with this sidechain cymbal, really, really good stuff. Let's see where it goes. And hear that rhythm. Oh, okay. So first, we use a audio sample, like a vocal sample, as a way of doing rhythmic displacement. We engage in rhythmic displacement over here, so rhythmic displacement, right? So once again, Gisbeans, welcome today. How you doing? When you are making music, you are doing one of two things. You are building tension, or you are resolving that tension. The point in the middle we call cadence. However, rhythmic displacement in the way that was just used here was right when we were about to drop the beat, resolve that tension. We used this other vocal line to push the resolution just a little bit, giving us a brief moment of pseudo-silence, and that gives us a bit of extra ghost build-up to make the drop feel even further down. It's a very, very, very useful tool to have, and let's see where this goes. Okay, and now we have two things. We have that synth that came in with the inverted melody, and then high above, we have this other digital synth giving us the actual motif, giving us this really cool, like, like closing in contour emotion melody. Really, really cool. Sounds like a dentist doing dental scaling. Is the high screeching of that synth. So I can see that the tone and timbre for that one feels a little bit off place, but at the same time it kind of fits. So Adam, welcome today. How you doing? So yeah, let's see where it goes. And we are doing a very traditional thing when it comes to electronic music. We are interrupting the music with other things. When it comes to music, you want to keep a very careful balance between what is familiar, what is new. Too much familiarity, too much repetition, too much of the same, you risk boring the listener, they tune out. Too much new material too quickly, you risk overwhelming the listener, they tune out. Electronic music has one exception. One very special exception. Dropping the beat. When you drop the beat, you can do pretty much anything you want. And in this case, another thing that electronic music has that is a very big advantage to it, it can interrupt itself and get away with it very easily. So what are we doing over here? We are interrupting, giving us these quick moments of silence, but instead of having silence, we are putting something else in there, something that isn't necessarily material that we'd have before, but because it's electronic music and because it happened during the dropping of a beat, you get away with it. Why? Because it sounds cool. Simple as. And yes, and Jum, I'll let you know when you can start requesting. So yes, then I loved. Oh, engagement sound. Nice. Let's see where this goes. And I like that extra little bit of rhythm that these melodies are having, like at the end, giving it like this little trotting that they're getting. Really, really cool. Just repeating the same note, like chopping and repeating the note a little bit, just to extend the motif a little bit further. Really, really cool. Very simple way of creating new material using what you already have. Very good motific development in that sense. Let's see where this goes. We brought in the bass for that. a quick moment of going off the ramp. Going off the ramp, once again, is a colloquial term that I use. When I say colloquial, I mean that there is no academic term for this, or at least I'm not using it for the sake of simplicity, for the sake of being able to explain this. Going off the ramp is a transition. Is what I call this type of transition that makes your listener feel suspended up in the air at the mercy of inertia, kind of going off a ramp, waiting to see where you land. It can be as short as a couple of beats as it was here, or it can be an entire section. It doesn't really matter as long as it gives you this sense of just jumping, being off in the air, waiting to see where we land, which is exactly what happened. And let me go back a second or two because we had the drums starting again. Let's see where this goes. And we are repeating the melodies, and what did we do? We changed the drums. We changed the drum beat, and now it feels completely different. Refer back to the mirror. Refer back to the mirror by Dream Theater. On principle, that's what we're doing over here. We slowed down the drum beat, and that is giving this... It's now going from that really cool, like, back and forth, electronic, like sped up electronic, to now a more badass sounding up and down, like slower beat, and it's just fun. Let's see where it goes. Oh, that bass, dude, it's really good. There you go. Speeding up the drums again. We remove the melodies, we remove the chords. Now it's just drum and bass, giving us this other really cool rhythm. Let's see where it goes, because it's just so good. All right, just really letting us soak in. And now we are sprinkling back the motifs, but we are not playing the whole thing. We're just giving us chopped up versions of the motifs and just really allowing that rhythm section, that accompaniment, that drum beat, that drum and bass to just go. That's what we're doing. We're just letting it go. We're letting the listener soak in this really, really fun beat that we have going on. And it's working really well, because now we are doing a more meta version of rhythm displacement, and it's really good, because now it gives you this sense of more continuity, even though we're still repeating the same material. Now that we have spliced it apart while having something really cool there, it's just really good. Have you ever seen that one t-shirt that says rum and ass? Yeah, no, that's by El Estepado Siberiano. Incredible drummer. One of the best drummers out there. El Estepado Siberiano. El Estepado. Yeah, he's incredibly good. I said his name the first time right, and now I can't say it again. Incredible drummer. One of the best I've ever seen in my life. So, yes, Knuckles is not famous for not having hair. I am not apologizing. Let's see where this goes. And we're still doing the side chaining. We're doing side chaining with the melody now, and we do a false ending. We bring back this synth that we used before for introducing the material. We're using a variation of that variation of the melody to reintroduce this. We should be arriving at the climax of the piece soon. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's what you mean, Zelnick. Hell yeah. All right, let's see where this goes. All right, again with the same cymbal thing. And we bring in a clarinet? Just out of nowhere, a clarinet. I love it. Okay, so we've been doing fully digital instruments this entire time, like fully, like we had at the start with the strings and whatnot, and now we got a clarinet. You go to plumb with clarinets? Not with clarinets, just with clarinet players. Clarinet's a beautiful instrument. I have yet to meet a single clarinet player that is of sound mind, that is like mentally stable. I'm gonna move on now. And back we go with this. We bring this back. Yeah, basically just doing another drop variation of the drop. Oh, really good. Paladin, welcome today. How you doing? Now with this rhythm, we are still doing basically the same drop that we did before. But now that we had these extra elements here, we're adding a couple of extra elements mainly for texture. This is really, really... Wife plays clarinet and couldn't confirm what he's saying. Yeah, there you go. I studied music, dude. I studied music composition. I got to spend plenty of time with clarinet players. Not a single one of them was of sound mind. Mentally stable. So. Let's see where this goes. All clarinet players are like Squidward is what he's saying. No, what I'm saying is that clarinet players are like Squidward at best. There's a big difference with that, man. There's a big difference with that. So yeah, we're continuing the drop. Pretty much the same thing we did last time. Pretty effective. We just added a couple of extra layers for texture. Let's just see how it ends. Let's see how it ends. We change the drum beat one more time. Oh, we give a focus for the bass a little bit more. Bring back the clarinet. And... okay, and we just break it down. It kind of felt like it was mid-phrase, even though it did complete the phrase. It just felt like it was kind of halfway through the phrase. Very interesting approach to that. I think this could have gone for another like 25 seconds maybe. Let us enjoy that really new drum beat. But that is a good problem. That is a good thing to have because you kept me wanting more in a good way. So... good ending, really good. You just kind of cut it off there, and off it goes. There you go. That was Robotic Nightmares by DJ Nate, featured in Geometry Dash, is my understanding. Once again, everybody, this has been a Basterd's LFA, a layman-friendly analysis. I'm a professionally trained musician and composer, and my objective here has been to explain things in a way so that you don't have to be one to understand what's happened here, musically. So... if you're watching this on the YouTube video archive thing, thank you for watching. Make sure you're following the channel, subscribe to the channel, whatever term you want to use. Like the video, share the video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, become a member. Once again, those who are YouTube members, the paid membership subscriptions, get early access on Saturdays from now on. Saturday is when I upload and schedule the videos for the week. And if you're a member on YouTube, you're going to get access to those when I set that up. So consider becoming a member that way. If you want to listen to this without me interrupting every 5.5 seconds, I will be linking it in the description down below. If you are in the if you're not watching the live stream and you want to request a song, go to the Discord, and if you are, you can start requesting now. And Twinkie Metal is my favorite. And if you are on the live stream, you can start requesting. And if you're not on the live stream, go into the Discord link down below. Go to the LFA requests channel and follow the instructions in the pinned message. And if you want to catch the streams when they happen live, we aim for Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Central European Time. If you're not in Europe, that's okay. We have the full up-to-date streaming schedule showing in your local time zone in both the Discord and the Twitch channels, linked down below. So if you're in, I don't know, if you're in Mongolia and you're like, oh, but what time is 6 p.m. in Hungary? It's okay. It's all there. It's showing in your local time zone. And follow the gaming channel. We're on YouTube. Of course we have a gaming channel. What else could I possibly hope to have? Games are Basterd. That's where I put the VOD recordings of the gaming after shows if they happen. Link down below, or just search for it on YouTube. Same username as James R. Basterd. Just swap the J for a G, and you got it. And yeah, there you go. There you go. Robotic Nightmares. Really, that was really fun, man. That was really fun. I'm enjoying this. But yeah, let's move on.